Did you guys ever hear the story about the one-armed kid who did karate? So there was this kid, and he only had one arm. He lost it in an accident. I don't know exactly why he lost it. He might have was riding a bus and stuck his arm out the window or something, or I don't know. But the kid, he was about 12 years old, only had one arm. So his parents really were concerned about him because he was really kind of depressed and bummed out after he lost his arm, and so they wanted him to get involved in an activity. And for some reason, his father really felt like it'd be good for him to get involved in karate. I know, right? Kind of sadistic that the dad would want the kid to do karate, a sport that, generally speaking, requires you to have the use of both arms and hands to maneuver and fight your opponent. I mean, if you had the kid take up something like soccer or long distance running, that would kind of make sense, right? I mean, but karate, that's a tough one for a kid with only one arm. Negative 12 degrees right now, so the quacking aren't going to want to come outside. Sorry, guys. Good morning, ducks. What do we got for our eggs, huh? Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and these are all good. 6. Anybody else leave anything down in here? Oop. Got one more. 7 eggs this morning. That's pretty good. Nice job, crew. Good work. Just some fresh hay, fresh bed in here. Cover up all your poops. Even though it's for their own good, the ducks hate when I change their bedding. So the parents take the kid down to the dojo, and the kid meets the karate instructor. Nice old guy, picture him like a African-American Mr. Miyagi, if you will. A really good guy, good temperament, very friendly. And the old karate teacher says to the kid, "Look, I'm happy to take you on, but you're gonna have to be willing to listen to and do everything I say. And if you can do that, I will make you a very successful karate champion." So the kid, being a generally good-natured kid, agrees with the karate teacher's request, and they begin lessons. What he does for those first couple weeks is all he does is focus on teaching this kid this one move, and only one move. And the kid, he just kind of goes along with it, and he keeps learning this one move, and he keeps practicing this one move. And he sees all the other kids in the class learning all sorts of different moves, but the karate teacher insists that this kid only focus on this one move. Does it over and over and over again. All right, ducks, you've had some food. Let's get outside. Let's go. Outside. Out we go. Particularly in the winter months when their activity levels are low, I find it's very good to get the ducks some exercise. So after a few weeks of this, the karate teacher tells the kid that he thinks he's finally ready to be entered into a tournament. And now the kid, he is terrified. He has no idea why the karate teacher would do this to him. He knows he's not ready. He only knows this one move. He hasn't learned anything else. He's seen all the other kids in class learn all these moves, but all he's been doing is this one stupid move, and so the kid is totally panicked. So the big day of the tournament rolls around, and the kid is nervous. You know, he really is. He has only learned this one move. He and the karate teacher show up at the tournament place. They're like watching all these other kids practice, and they're doing these flips and kicks and twists and double punches and all sorts of crazy type of karate moves. If you haven't quite gathered it yet at this point in the story, just know that I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to karate. So the kid, nervous as all get out, seeing all of this, he goes for his first match. And in his first match, he wins. The kid tries to do the one move he does, gets the other guy, and wins. Like, it was easy. And so, second match rolls around, wins again. It's like ridiculousness. He only knows one move, but the kid's won 2 matches in a row. Third match comes around, kid wins again. You know, he's got the momentum now. It's like that scene in Karate Kid, right? He's like the best around, and all he's been doing is his one move. Finally, he's in the championship. This kid can't believe it. So now it's the final round. So our one-armed protagonist is facing off against this kid in the final round, and this kid is huge. He is like blonder than Billy Zabka, looks way meaner too. He's like ready to go, he's ready to fight. But within about 30 seconds of the match starting, our hero does this one move and he wins the tournament. Crazy, right? So, you know, they celebrate, he gets a trophy, everything's great. The kid is in the car driving back with his teacher, and he turns to the teacher and says, I just don't get it. All those kids knew all these other moves and I only knew my one move, but somehow I still won. Why is that? Now the teacher, who's been holding this secret for a long time, smiles, laughs, and turns to the kid and says, you know that move I taught you? Well, that move only has one defense. To defend against that move, you have to grab the person by their opposite arm. And since you don't have that opposite arm, it's a move that can't be beat. I know that story is completely untrue. I've heard it at a couple of places. Sometimes they say it's judo, sometimes they say it's karate. I guess it's probably more of a parable than an actual story. I highly doubt that this move actually exists. But I figured I'd tell you that story because I heard it the other day again, and it got me thinking about stuff. And you know, right now I am knee deep in trying to figure out our plans here for the farm in terms of what am I going to grow this year? Am I going to do geese? Am I going to do hemp? Am I going to add more ducks? Especially because I now know that I'm allergic to duck eggs, and I'm still trying to figure out the farm business plans, and so I'm working on it. But as I reread that story again the other day, it really got me thinking about my farm plans and thinking about not so much what are my strengths and what do I want to do and where are the opportunities, but where are my weaknesses, but where are the unique weaknesses, and can that unique weakness actually be turned into a strength? And so I don't really have anything to report. I'm still very much researching geese. I'm still very much researching hemp. But the more and more I think about it, the more and more I realize that there's just so much opportunity out there, and I just need to think creatively with where I go with our farm plans here at Goldshaw Farm, where we're trying to build a farm in Vermont.